exclusive.
Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Now today we're here in Rocket League and I'm going to be doing a pretty much a tips video for you guys. So this is mainly for players, as you'll see in the title, that are going from low diamond or anywhere in diamond to champ. Now I am champ 1 as of fairly recently, so I'm just going to be showing you guys some tips that I use to basically get up there. It did take some time, you know, it takes a lot of playing the game, just getting used to how people play and all that stuff. So what I'd recommend for my first tip is just, like, if you're like Diamond 1 or 2, don't worry about air dribbling or anything. Even Diamond 3, you won't have to air dribble much in an actual game at that rank because, you know, even as, like, in champ lobbies, people air dribble sometimes, but, like, you know, mainly just work on, like, for example, like, normal dribbling if you don't know how to do that already. So that's what I'm going to start off with. Just don't worry about air dribbling for now, especially if you're like Diamond 1 or Diamond 2, because it's not as important. So pretty much for just normal dribbling, what you want is you want to turn off ball cam if you didn't know that. Usually you'd have ball cam on, as you guys know, if you want to just hit shots or whatever, but pretty much for this like specific, just for dribbling, you just want to have the ball on top of your car. So for example, if it's here, you can try to scoop it from the side and just carry it, practice trying to hit it in, all that stuff. Because what you want to do, like, I'd recommend just going in training for this, which is what I'm in right now, just to practice dribbling, because dribbling is very important in these ranks and any rank above this, because, you know, you got to fake your the people out, especially if they're just camping in goal and stuff, and you got to get it past them. This is a good way to do that. So you just want to work on dribbling it and then eventually flicking, but if you just want to get the dribbling down, turn off ball cam. If it's just rolling, you scoop it from the side and just start carrying it on your car. Boost to try to, like, you need to, like, use like the right amount of boost. You don't go ahead of the ball, but you don't go, like, behind the ball. And there's a key that starts you out in a dribble, if that helps you guys, because, you know, you might need help with starting out the dribble. But mainly what I recommend is just letting it roll or just hitting it and then just scooping it from the side and just picking it up and then dribbling it towards the goal. Even if you don't flick it, just work on dribbling, because that's very important. Because especially as you guys see, if you play 1v1s, pretty much everybody just flicks and stuff and dribbles, and you gotta learn how to, like, dribble and flick on them to beat them, or just dribble and just, you know, jump to pop it over them. That works too sometimes. You don't always need the flick, you just need a good, like, pop up, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much that's the main tip. And the next thing you want to do is basically just work on maybe hook shots, because hook shots are very good, like, especially if you can actually get them in, because these are pretty important, because if you want to fake them out, so it seems like you won't go for it, then you come around, like, you know. So once you, like, start to just get the dribble down, you can start to go, you know, a bit faster with the dribble, and then once you can, you just, like, flick it in. Again, terrible demonstration, but yeah. You could also do that too, which is just kind of like popping it up in the air and then hitting it. It's a little different than just an immediate flick. I still work on my dribbles because, as I said, they're very important in matches. Helps me score a lot of points. You know, you gotta just learn how to, like, flick properly, because that'll honestly make you go up in rank a good amount, to be honest, if you can just learn how to flick properly like that. I think it's honestly better just to have it in the back of your car and then flick, because sometimes it just doesn't flick if it's not right. But then just be careful if it, like, just going over and hitting the crossbar, because that was a big issue I had when trying to get to champ. Is, like, whenever I go for flicks, I just, like, hit the crossbar, and then it would just, like, you know, set them up or just not have a good, like, hit. So then they could clear it, and then if you're in, like, 1s or 2s, then you're just gonna lose the point. So. And then pretty much the next thing that is a good tip to do is pretty much just practice saves. So, like, a way you can do this is just, if you go into training, you can go to custom or goalie. Now custom, so if you guys have never checked this out, like, they have a lot of things that you can do, like, different just trainings for saves. So there's this one here which is pretty good. It's saves, literally just called saves. You can find similar ones to this, so this helps you, like, just get better at saving shots. Not all these might be for, like, this rank, but, you know, like, it's, like, important to know how to save these kinds. Even if they seem easy, you know, it can still help your team, and you can always reset them and then fix them to try to work on getting a better shot or a better clear, you know, because if you're in an actual game, they'll most likely be set up for the shot, so you just want to make sure you can just clear it out of there. This is a pretty important one too. This is like kind of hooking it around and then just clearing it, so it's a pretty close save, so you got to be good at those. And the far saves too, and then once you get better, you can always like do this and then follow it like with an aerial. That works pretty well. I actually do that a lot when I'm in goal, because you know, if you do that, like, you can easily set yourself up for another aerial. Can't really show that on here, but and pretty much the next thing which you'll see as I'm trying to do here is just go for like double jump shots, because when you gotta learn how to do double jumps. I remember I was struggling with this, like, because I never really did double jump shots, like, until I was like Diamond 2, and that's what you gotta learn to do, because this helps you get to a lot of shots and saves. Like, for example, if you just jump normally, like no double jump, you're not gonna get to this save. But if you double jump and can aim it correct, because I'm just not good, then you can do that, hit it easily, clear it. Another thing you want to get work on doing is just air rolls. So pretty much what this means, if you guys don't already know, you might know, you might not. So pretty much this is just when you're in the air and then you're rotating your car. Now I know a lot of people use manual air roll in settings. I personally like just the normal one that you can control the direction, just air roll. I think manual is down here. Yeah, air roll left and air roll right. I don't use those. I just use normal air roll. Like, the difference is that just when you click the button, it starts air rolling, but this one you have to just hold it in the direction that you want. And if I move it right, it goes to the right. Left goes to the left. This one is personally just easier for me. So like, if I want to go for like a shot, or like if someone's scoring on the net, I can just easily like know which direction I want to hit it, because, you know, it's more important about, like, than faking them. It's just hitting the shot and clearing it from the net. So like, if you want to just, here, I'll just show you in a quick like thing right here. So like, if you can just go like this, is going to the right, which like is just personally easier if you want to, because then if I, like, for example, bring it over here, and I can roll to the left, which is honestly pretty good, because you can just pick the direction. So I'd recommend doing that if you like, but unless you're used to manual. Like, if you're used to manual, that's fine. I don't think, like, I know a lot of pros use manual. I just personally didn't want to switch, because I've been using just this one like my entire career playing this game. So you can see you can pick the direction. It's easy to get recoveries because you just know what direction to go in. And yeah, that's pretty much that for that tip. And really, just the main thing is just like knowing how to do rotations too with your teammates. And if you're not like, if you're doing solo fills and not with someone you know, that's fine. You don't have to go in voice chat with them or anything. You could just see, like, if they're out of, like, if you're in twos, for example, and they're out of the net, then you can just maybe go into the net or wait at midfield to get set up. They might clear it over you, they might not. If they do, just try to get back, or just wait in goal. You know, practicing goalie is very important, because, you know, your teammate's not always going to be there to save it, so you got to make sure you're able to. Like, if someone just goes for a shot and then like does this, just fakes you out, something like that, you know, you got to be ready to save those. That happens a lot in 1v1s, I found, because, I mean, I'm not a good rank in ones. I'm plat 3, because everybody I verse is champ or higher, so it's kind of like I win some and I lose some. But, you know, ones is also a good way to train, because people, even casual can help too. But if you want to play like against like very competitive people in that rank, ones is probably the way to go if you want to learn how to do fakes and dribbles, because that's pretty much like the main part of the mode, at least so I've seen so far, because I'm versing like Diamond 3s and champs, so all that kind of stuff. So that's probably going to wrap it up for this video. Let me know if there's anything else that you'd like me to cover, or like a certain shot that I might be able to hit. Like, as I said, I'm not that good, as you can see. I'm obviously not trying my best here on these just practice shots, but, like, you know, I'm like Diamond 3, Champ 1, Mid Champ 1, something like that. So if I could do like a flat to Diamond, you know, if you guys want that, just let me know. So thank you for watching this. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.